This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Handed off out of the shotgun.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a man. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offense coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Looking for some space. It's Smith. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And the Terrapins looking to run some tempo here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Terrapins keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Washington. Makes the catch. It's Fleming. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score a new first down.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big third down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work, and it's a first down.
And the Terrapins line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Maryland. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. He's running out of time here. Pusher and drop back at the 8-yard line.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
From their own 8-yard line now, it's 2nd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Golden Gophers will send their punt team onto the field. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Let's go. Right. Single.
Using his legs, it's Ray. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Washington. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
picked up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The Terrapins come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And the Terrapins are going to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's Smith. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now, the 25. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Game moves the ball to the 43. 1st down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Has the 1st down and more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Golden Gophers with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. The receiver grabs it. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And now the handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Manning. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down play coming up. To the air, it's Washington. Makes a quick round. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. A deep shot to the right. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Maryland.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here comes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Looking for his back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
On third down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Coleman. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Field it at the 25. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. There's the handoff. Breaks free. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Washington. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Off the play fake on first down. The sure hands. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. A second down after that completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. That will play a key role in that score.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Big throw caught on the left side. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the Golden Gophers will have to kick this away. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Ray. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and 10 now for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Washington. Looks like he's going to run it. QB gets the first, now looking for more. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. It's a first and 5 after that defensive penalty. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to scramble. Caught in the backfield by Smith. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Terrapins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Send the back in motion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Dropping back, it's Washington. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Terrapins timeouts will kick it off to begin the second half. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
To throw, it's Lindsey. The pass rush closing in. They chase him down and try to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
Now, you got to give the defense some credit on this one. They came out in dime with 6 defensive backs on the field to try to lock down all these playmakers with that much speed on the field. They were quick to jump on the quarterback when he decided to take it himself. Good play there by the D to set up this fourth down.
The Golden Gophers will have to punt this one away. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. The Maryland offense back on the field. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Maryland.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Takes the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Testing the right side here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The secondary backed up off the ball now. To throw, it's Lindsey. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Great quarterbacks have answers no matter what the defense is in. This time, the quarterback and the receiver knew that they were going to be able to connect on that corner route before the ball was snapped. The throw was so quick, the defense didn't have much time to adjust.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. He finds some space. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. The Terrapins will crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Pulls it in. It's Ray. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To the air. It's Washington. That's reeled in. It's Smith.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. He hands it off from the gun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up with run support.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Well, the timing and the fake on this play was so good, you almost think it's like a magical act, right? The magician is showing you something, and then you realize it's not really there. He's creating an illusion, and the illusion was that they're going to throw the football. It looked like a pass play, but instead, they turned it into a draw. The offensive linemen were able to get out in front. They drew the defensive line upfield and beat them at their own game. That's why they picked up big yards in the secondary.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Fleming. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion in the first down.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Washington. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, and it's almost picked off and changed for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, the hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. He missed it. Off target that time. That's just some minor blip there. What's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Scanning the field, it's Washington. He escapes the pocket. Grab behind the line, it's Ray. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down marker.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. With the catch, it's Smith. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage and make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they'll try to add to the lead now for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll try the right here, running through the tackle.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now it's second down here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught near the sideline. It's Taylor. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Catch made on the left side. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Golden Gophers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff to the right side. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Minnesota.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way.
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. You And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Looking to pass. It's Washington. That's caught. It's Webb. Gets into space at the 50. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Throws it to the right. He's got his man in the open field. Poked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First down. We're going to throw the football. With the catch, it's Ray. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Webb. They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. Trapped again in the pocket. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Well, this defensive unit has certainly picked a great time to make a stand with back-to-back sacks, starting with that first and goal play. We're curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on third down.
Sacked on back-to-back plays. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.